Well, to shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have with us over the phone our dear guest, Mr. Abdel Rahman, writer, journalist and political analyst. Good afternoon, sir.
Well, good afternoon to you. Hello to you and to the dear viewers.
Mr. Abdel Rahman, how do you see the Egyptian efforts in order to follow up on the situation of the missing Egyptians in Libya?
An ongoing effort starting since too many years ago, not just the Libyans, other crises like this we have faced in a region that is filled with conflict. And as we are, thanks to Allah, we are the only safe and sound nation and the only safe and sound country. But that doesn't mean we don't face the consequences of the crises that are going around in the region, whether in Sudan, whether in Libya and other places. We have faced courageously such crises. We have our own ways to protect our own Egyptian citizens. We have witnessed how the Egyptian army has taken action against the terroristic groups when they kidnapped Egyptian citizens years ago. And today we are using all our diplomacy cards, our own political efforts. All communication are being used to return the Egyptians kidnapped or disappeared in Libya safe and sound to their homeland. I believe, of course, that Libya still is living a state of non-state. They have no state still. They don't have a legitimate army. They don't have a legitimate associations. I mean, on the ground, even though some of those associations are recognized internationally, but actually on the ground there are no authority really that is controlling the situations in Libya. And that's why we are doing all our best to protect any Egyptians that have traveled there or migrated there in sometimes before. And I'm sure that as well as we have succeeded to return many Egyptians back home safe, we can achieve the same thing about those who are left in Libya, whether disappeared or kidnapped.
Yes, Mr. Abdel Rahman, how do you see the coordination that is taking place between the Egyptian embassy in Tripoli and the Egyptian public consulate in Benghazi in solving this issue?
Well, this is a high level and high note effort. I believe that those efforts have never stopped for a moment. All the tools are being used, and all connections are being used to achieve the ultimate goal, which is returning our own subjects home. There is lines of communication between our embassy and our consulate. And of course, we have our connections in Libya, and I am sure that we can guarantee that the Egyptian force is ready, the Egyptian power, the soft power of Egypt is ready at all levels to protect our own subjects and our own citizens, not just in Libya, but all over the world.
Yes, Mr. Abdel Rahman, the foreign ministry's efforts have yielded positive outcomes, including restoring 131 Egyptian citizens from a Libyan detention center on the 27th of November 2025, and also facilitating their returning back to Egypt. What could you tell us about this?
Well, that was a result of a successful efforts has been accomplished for a long time, and not just to return those people, those Egyptian citizens home, but also providing them work opportunities, guarantees economical guarantees that give them hope in a better life here in their own homeland. So it's various efforts on too many levels, whether economically, whether domestically, or diplomatically with our neighbors in Libya, that we have helped too many times, and we are still helping the efforts of the Libyan people to have their own recognized and well-established authorities that can control the security in their own homeland. To have our own, we can never use our efforts alone, but also with the communication and the cooperation with whoever is responsible in Libya today, until we achieve the ultimate goal, as well as we are doing our best to restore stability and serenity and sovereignty also in Libya, that is needed most, because the sovereignty of Libya, the stability of Libya means that we are stopping any trials from terroristic groups or any enemies or whatsoever that can threaten our own weather relations or our borders on the Western strategic front.
I thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your valuable information. Mr. Abdel Rahman, journalist, writer and political analyst. We had the pleasure to have this phone with you.